You are being watched.
Welcome back to another episode of What Are Movie?
Where we're watching
Person of Interest.
Yes.
Episode 3.
episode 3 of 23 in season 1. There are
300.
I think there's 106 or 103
Oh,
episodes, so it's a long one. It's a long one.
We're
but
about 2% through. Nice.
Nice. Last time,
Person
what
of
happened?
Interest.
Ghost.
Oh, it's Ghost.
It's
wasn't
about the
it?
girl.
With the girl that they thought was dead, but she wasn't dead, and it was all to do with
It was all to do with
her
like
father bought some land with an oil
money.
spill, so it was cheap, but the oil
Yeah.
spill had been cleared up, so it like we don't know how much more expensive it was because the subtitles said one thing and the voice actor said something else. So who knows?
But that's basically all it was about.
But I think the main thing, because obviously there's these individual stories which don't mean much to the actual show, I don't feel. But
well, they're kind of the main concept of the show.
yeah, but you know, like the underwritten story.
Yeah, but the actual
Mr.
what else did we learn?
Reese found where Finch was
Harold,
worked.
which we got his name.
And found out his name was Harold.
Yeah.
But then he went back the next day or a few days later. It didn't really, and he was gone. He just didn't turn up. He quit the job. So he's very much.
But apparently he owns the whole building.
Yeah.
He owns the whole company. So he is a rich man. We know.
Rich man.
We found out about a little bit more about the machine.
Yep.
That they knew about the irrelevant list, and his partner wasn't very happy, and that's about it, really. Right?
Carter came into it again because Finch rang Carter to say, "I've got some information for you," but he was just delivering the girl. So
Yes.
she was safe.
Was it Finch or Reese? I think it was Reese.
Reese.
I can't remember. But yeah, so yeah, the girl was reunited with her aunt, and that was basically it. Do you think we'll learn more about the machine today? We've got flashbacks every episode so far,
Maybe.
so yeah. So far we know 8 people know about the machine.
Yes.
But that was back in 2007.
And the other guy that was the face of the machine has died.
Apparently, yes.
But we don't know too sure if it's what circumstances.
It said till 2010, right?
Yeah.
Which I think is a year before this.
Yeah.
But
But obviously he did say that how can you live with yourself knowing this information?
So
it's like, how did he die?
Yeah. We don't know. But we'll find out. Maybe. Probably not today. But we're on episode 3. It's called Mission Creep. Whatever that means. It was aired on the 6th of October 2011.
Yeah.
The director was Stephen DePaul, I think. And written by Patrick Harbinson. There we go. Brand new names. So there we go. Looking forward to more of Person of Interest.
Yes.
I really love this show.
I'm very interested.
Yeah, it's got a good hook, hasn't it? Like, because there are crime shows all about, but this one has that nice, cool, everyone's being watched kind of thing. They can predict stuff.
But me as a person, I'm interested to know what happens next.
Why? Are you the person of interest?
I am punning the title, but
Yeah.
you didn't realise.
It was bad.
It was.
Anyway, let's get on with it. Right, the full reaction is in the description. You'll need your own copy to watch it, but you can watch along. Just make sure to come back. Let's do it.
Don't you knock? The machine has sent us a new number.
A new number, of course.
It's very
His name's
stiff.
Joey Durbin.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Soldier in the 107th Infantry.
I fought beside the 107th in Iraq. Most of them were just kids.
Horrible, isn't it, to think that kids going to war and
Yeah.
stuff.
They died.
If you're gonna work all night, you should try getting some exercise.
Yeah, it's a bit personal, isn't it?
Trying to say getting a bit tubby.
Yeah.
You look fabulous, Mrs. J.
He's a charmer.
Charmer.
Yeah.
Robbie, I gotta take off early.
What did that say?
I don't know. Said anchor something.
Yeah.
Named Pia Moresco.
Pia.
She waited 6 years for him while he was deployed.
Jeez.
Does he have to work late because he's just called off work early? Is he telling porkies?
What is he doing?
He's gonna be an undercover drug smuggler.
Drug smuggler. A druggler.
Yeah.
Hey, Finch. Finch, you there?
Yes. Is there a
He's actually doing push-ups.
What are you doing?
thought you said you'd never lie to me.
Problem is,
On him for 8 hours, and all he's done is open doors for old ladies, and now he's going window shopping.
8 hours.
machine's giving us his number.
Stalking someone for 8 hours.
That's weird.
Got a
Has
text.
he been eating?
It's a big
Ah.
trouble. I'm sending it over.
Anchor
Oh.
D0. This supposed to mean something?
Yeah, that's what you said.
Genius.
Maybe.
That was a transfer. That was.
That was a bit obvious,
It's
wasn't it?
happened to me a few times.
What?
Joking, I'm joking. Do you think Reese's number comes out of the machine every 18 hours?
Yeah,
8
maybe,
hours or
yeah.
however long? Because he's putting himself in the position.
risk, yeah.
He just robbed a bank.
Ah, apparently so.
I bet he wishes he hadn't followed him.
Head down. Don't look at me. 10 seconds. Sierra, move. Sierra, move. Enough.
He's going too far. If you're a security guard and just a random guy was like, nah, don't do it.
Yeah.
I've deciphered that text. It's a street address for a bank.
Oh, no
Oh.
shit.
No kidding, yeah.
John,
John.
I didn't know
Oh.
you were back from over there.
Jessica, I got a new job.
One of those jobs you can't talk about.
Super secret job.
Secret. It's got all the ladies.
Yeah.
Looks like money.
She seems happy about it. I mean, why wouldn't you be for some money?
Bit weird.
Who's the other woman?
Who is
Who
the
do you
other-
reckon the other woman could be then?
Bank robber and a cheat.
Like, has he got a child with her?
Could be. Only way I'm gonna find
that what you reckon?
out is to get closer
Maybe.
to Joey and-
Wait, he's getting
Got
another
more
text.
money? From a
Can't
taxi
leave to the
driver?
bank.
Oh, was that the guy outside they bumped
Oh,
into?
maybe.
Yeah, it clearly showed his face.
Soldier in 107th
Willis.
Infantry,
Why
same
are
unit as
soldiers
Joey.
robbing banks?
Well, I guess they'd be very good at like the combat kind of side of
Yeah.
it.
Bar in Coney Island called the
I feel like they got
Greens.
no fear either, have they?
Bars
Like, if
owned
you're a
Yeah.
soldier, you're
Former
like,
Master Sergeant Sam Latimer.
I think you just found the gang's ringleader. Sam Latimer.
Sam Latimer.
Name's Tony Miller. You in trouble? That's my business.
Make it in mine.
oh,
I was working freelance in Tijuana. Job went south.
damn.
Got
It's
some
a good cover
experience
story.
to use. Skills.
He must be experienced with making up covers.
You have a 45 under the counter, a shotgun next to the register, and I can get to them both before you.
Damn.
I like how confident he is.
Yeah.
Thanks. You won't regret it.
I know.
I think he might. I think he might
Yeah.
end up regretting.
Let me get my case out of
Oh.
the trunk.
Is he about to kill that guy?
Well, Finch is going to kill him.
I don't know.
Why would Finch kill a
He
guy?
said make an opening. How do you make an opening?
I don't know. What would you do?
Don't know. Or do you frame him so he gets arrested?
What makes you think that? Is it the sirens
Maybe.
that are currently surrounding the taxi? Yeah.
We got weapons here.
Uh,
gun. I don't know anything about those.
There we go. That was easy.
that was too easy.
Yeah.
How you chasing after some mysterious special forces guy? Showed up on a bank job yesterday.
Oh.
See that guard there? Tries to be a hero. Someone stops him getting his head blown off.
I was gonna say he weirdly touched the gun, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, that's good. Is that gonna lead to something?" But
They stop him, interview him?
No, he slipped away before the first units got there.
Of course.
he's a ghost.
See the way these guys are moving? That's some no-spec radio.
She's got a good eye.
See, your special forces guy fits right in. He could be
But he's
their
not
inside
with
man.
them.
I mean,
He's
it
not
could
with them.
it could look like that, couldn't it? That you
Yeah.
stop the guy to like, yeah.
He wants me to meet the team tonight.
Oh,
Oh my!
didn't expect that.
No. Would you like this as your job interview?
Yeah, I don't know if I would get the job that I have now this way, but
Yeah.
Checks out. Pay-as-you-go cell phone bought 2 days ago.
I thought Latimer wanted you to meet me.
He also told us to put a bullet in your head if we didn't like you, and right now we don't.
Why? What's he done?
why?
Just an ex-soldier that needs some money fast. You don't trust me, fine. But the 107 trusted me back in 05.
Hey, how the hell do you know our unit?
Big fella's got it tattooed all over his arm.
Hmm. He knows his stuff. Yeah.
They're like, oh shit, you're one of us.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about.
You don't call us. We call you.
What are they though? Like, what is their... Why are they robbing banks? Why would soldiers go from fighting to robbing banks?
His cover story is that he needs money. He's in need of running away. So maybe they have similar stories.
So you think Joey's the target? He's gonna end up in prison. Or dead.
You're right. Not every ex-soldier meets a reclusive billionaire.
That's true.
Damn.
Kind of difficult to work right now.
I know, baby. This is important too. I just want us to do stuff together again, like have fun. Remember that?
Fun? What's fun? I don't know what that is.
He sounds like a lovely guy.
John.
Oh.
Oh yeah, I got engaged.
He's a lucky guy.
Oh, she
What
looks
happened?
sad.
Oh.
I didn't ask you to.
No, you just left. It's easier for you to be alone.
In the end, we're all alone.
Jeez.
Ooh, damn, this is getting deep.
It's a bit dark.
Radio painted black, aerial cut down to look more like a phone.
You know this how?
I used them in Iraq
Ooh.
and Afghanistan.
Wow, there
So
we go.
she's military.
Yeah.
Fort Drum reported the theft of a radio package 6 months ago.
Well, there we go.
CIA.
Hey, Finch, I'm sending you a
Not so
photo. Looks like Joey's other woman's got a little girl.
You think she's Joey's?
Did you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
And why don't you arrange a little FaceTime with Joey, Mr. Reese?
But he said not to call him.
No. What if he just randomly bumps into
Oh,
him?
hey, Joey.
Oh.
No contact.
That's cool.
What's your excuse? I come home and there's nothing. There's no money,
Oh.
no jobs. Bankers gone and lost.
Yeah,
their
I
home,
guess.
robbed the
When
country
did
blind.
recession
I mean,
happen?
it's like, what the hell are we fighting for, you know? The joke's on us.
Who are those people?
Yeah, but you volunteered.
They look
Nobody
like
asked you to go.
bankers.
It's not like the country owes you a living.
We got it, pal.
No, you don't. Got it. Talking about
Oh.
bankers. like you know
Douchebags, innit?
It's not been easy for us either.
Really sorry about that. We're talking here. Hey,
So are we. Guys like you.
This
gotta
guy is a
adapt.
jerk.
It's the knowledge.
Picking on the wrong guy.
Time to use this, my friend.
You.
Oh, I was gonna
Oh,
say,
nice.
I was gonna headbutt him.
Used it! Used it!
I didn't want to spoil it because I was like, I bet he's gonna headbutt him.
He hasn't even got a bruise. His head's just like, that's it's
Head
normal
of
day.
steel.
You got kids?
No? Gambling. Is that why
See?
Oh,
You'd be jumping till you got blown up twice.
Jeez. Cool.
Robbie, what gives?
Hey, we made you nearly 80 grand last job. I got 5.
Jesus.
Listen, I got a job for you. The big score coming down, 400 grand big.
You kidding?
400 grand.
Big job.
How you divvy up is your business.
We take casualties. Still the same split, right? 50-50 with you, right?
Sure. But you guys are gonna make it out.
yeah, because he's thinking if I do it with my team and then kill them,
I'm the only one left. I get
Yeah.
the split. Yeah.
Teddy Dalloway.
okay.
He's left-handed.
Yeah, we got a
Ah.
GPS lock
Yeah.
on his phone. See if he leads us to the rest of the gang.
Not a lot of left-handed. What's the percentage?
Teddy makes a move, you call
I don't know.
It's a lot more right-handed people, right? So.
Gang's picking me up.
You're not going in with them.
I gotta watch.
Finch is like, what are you doing?
Did not understand. Infiltrate the gang to join them in their robberies.
No choice.
Damn, we're getting down to business.
Yeah.
Why the heavy artillery?
Target's mob gambling joint, 445 Mulvaney.
Tried Teddy Dalloway's GPS.
Oh, they're on the trail.
Vehicle.
Oh, that guy just got
Damn,
shot with the
that's why
door.
you not a doorman.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call backup.
do that.
Greece NYPD dispatch just received a backup call
Nice.
for that
I like that
attack.
Finch is like the man in a chair, ready to.
Yeah.
John, NYPD is en route.
We gotta move out. The cops are coming.
How the hell do you know?
Police band. Move now!
They
Drop
drop
the
money.
money.
This is not a good. They've
The
been so
downfall
good so
of all
far.
of them, isn't it? The police said they
Yeah.
dropped.
You hear him now, Strop? Damn lucky for us he was listening in.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, Straub.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on the new guy. You might need him going in. Not sure you're gonna need him coming out.
You just threatened my life.
Can't go on, John. Somebody's gonna get killed.
Let me talk to Joey first.
To what end?
I want to find out what his guilt trip is.
He's paid nearly $10,000 into a 529 savings plan for the little girl, Amy Miles. It'll pay for her to go to college.
Wow.
Amy has to be Joey's kid.
That's
But
a lot of
she's
money.
not. Hospital records show that her daddy was called Frank Stevens.
Maybe it's like his best friend.
Killed in Afghanistan.
Best friend.
Taking care of his friends' kids. Yeah. Or kid.
Yeah. He was probably there when he died and he was like,
Yeah.
take care of my little girl.
Yeah.
And now he lives with the guilt of,
Hmm.
I need to take care of his little girl.
Yeah.
You leave someone behind?
Took my place on patrol.
Oh.
Uh,
That must, like, really
yeah.
weigh on you, right?
Yeah.
Puts me on honor guard when Frank goes out. His wife had just had a baby. IED rips him to pieces in the seat I should have been sitting in.
So that's your dad?
He was gonna leave the world.
You tell anyone else?
No, not even my girlfriend. This is done. I'm with her completely.
Be with her now.
My friend got killed. Gotta take care of his kid.
See? He seems like a good guy. Did you think he'd turn out to be a good guy?
Maybe.
You're even prettier than Joey said.
You're a friend of Joey's?
Harmon.
Waited 6 years for him to come home, and it's like he's still over there.
How do you think it's gonna end up?
Well, I'm hoping he doesn't die. And he lives happily ever after.
Joey doesn't come to his senses. Plenty more fish in the sea.
Damn.
Loved him since I was so high.
Yeah, they're like
Wow.
childhood, like
Childhood
friends.
sweethearts.
Yeah, yeah.
As soon as I
Yeah.
find out what the next job is, go ahead and call the cops.
Danny Santos, Danny Platt. Both murdered.
Look what came
They were
up.
both shot in the head.
It explains why your gang keeps going. Once
They
they've
change,
done 4 or
they
5 jobs,
rotate.
someone bumps them off. Recruits some new suckers.
But who?
Oh.
They have the cage number, precise orders to recover the item.
Item.
Security's light for some.
But do you know who is the ringleader? Is it that guy or is it him?
Cops and feds.
What are we stealing?
It seems like it is the other guy. He seemed to be manipulating him, right?
Boss says no loose ends. Understood?
Understood.
But apparently.
Team was cracking up anyway. It's time to refresh.
Ugh.
Latimer gave
So,
us clean
yeah, it
records.
kind of confirms it's Latimer.
Yeah.
Yep.
I want cell phones, pages, in here. Yeah, even your sneaky little earwig. Problem. Is it?
Ugh.
Damn.
Reese is on his own now. Uh-oh.
Well, I can't help but think there's another episode after this one. So I think we should live in hope.
Well, you never know what's going to happen.
Get up! Get up! Right now! Get up! Put your hand
Well, that man was not ready at
No.
all, was he? Jeez, he was like half asleep.
I called from Marmestein Ribner. Some probate issues on the Ullman estate.
What are they taking?
Oh, it's an item.
robbery! Get out here now! Now!
Oh.
Oh, he's placing himself to help, isn't he?
Yeah.
You. Stop staring at me.
Leave him.
Stop looking at me.
Latimer set you up. It's a trap.
Ah, nice.
Wait here.
Oh, was his thing was white then? Was it because the thing can't see his face?
Maybe.
That's quite clever if it is. Oh, no Reese to stop him. I wouldn't rest my gun there. It's a bit
Just in
dangerous,
case.
just in case one blows
The
my head off.
safety on.
What is it?
Now move. This is a trap.
How do you know? Maybe you're the trap.
Point that thing at me again, and I'll shoot you.
Shoot you with it, damn. That's a threat.
Oh wait, he's yellow.
Oh no. Yeah.
Keep moving, Teddy.
Finch was yellow then.
Yeah. He's always been yellow, I think.
There you go.
See, now he's yellow now. He's got the thing
Yeah.
off. That's pretty clever. I like that. Oh, Lord. How well is Latimer? Oh, their guns are all jammed. Oh.
Down the firing pits.
I was going to say, this ain't a well thought out plan for Latimer. They've all got guns,
Yeah.
but that works.
So So they're never meant to use the guns, are they? Because they're not meant to
be violent, I guess. Yeah.
I think they should have had more social security numbers.
Well, the machine, I guess, gathers one number to point them in the direction of all this. Yeah.
What was it that you wanted?
As soon as the police ID Straub or Teddy, they'll be onto you.
Don't know.
Gotta get
An
out of the
item.
city. I can't, man. I have someone here.
You got to look after yourself, though.
From behind bars for 20 years.
Yeah.
Call her and ask her to go with you.
Oh, yeah, because she wasn't really happy to see him.
Yeah.
Just tell her it's gonna be you and her now.
Do you mean the other woman? You're talking about what's her name? Pia.
I don't know. That could be both people.
No.
I think he's talking about the blonde one.
No, they're both talking about his girlfriend.
No,
what are you talking about?
I think you.
Oh, Carter.
Guess
Talking
you're out
to-
there, hiding in plain sight.
You could always stop looking for me.
He spoke back.
Touche.
Not an option. But every killer I locked up thought they had a good reason. And that is how this ends.
Do you think he has a good reason for all this?
They'll find you bleeding out somewhere.
I will take my chances.
Nice.
Nice. Elias M.
What was
That
it
seemed
then?
like a
Our bank robber got away.
sigh of.
not a game.
The second chance.
He's going to be shot.
You think?
Yeah, because he said, let's talk about money, and they're like, I've got what I want, so I
Why would I
disband
bother?
you.
You should have taken a down payment.
Someone got here first.
Oh, are they still there?
The name on the evidence box was Elias. I'd better look into it.
Yes, you better. Stat!
Yeah.
Tell me to wait for you and
Damn.
say those words and I will.
What's he gonna say?
It would take real courage, wouldn't it?
Damn. So, that's the woman
Wow.
that we've been seeing all the way through,
Yeah.
isn't it? So we thought she died, so maybe it's just... Because you lost someone you loved, you presume
He
it's...
said it.
I know, yeah, a bit late.
He said, please. He looks so sad.
Like, you presume when someone says they lost someone, that it's likely death, but...
I guess so. Yeah. So that was episode 3 of
Yeah.
Person of Interest. Mission Creep.
He was
So-
a bit of a creep.
Yeah, I mean, that's his whole job, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Being a little bit of a creeping around, finding information about people who don't even
Yeah.
know who he is. But yeah, so that episode saw the number of Joey Durbin, I think his name was, come up. Yeah, so what did you think of the episode?
It was... yeah.
That's not...
Yeah.
It was what?
Tonight.
Did you like it? Did you
Yeah,
not
no, I
like it?
liked it. Like the robbing the bank and like the gang, and then like when you think the gang's one way, and then it's like you have to like unfold the layers of a gang.
Okay.
Because whatever you see on the surface of a gang usually isn't. What?
Well, that goes for anyone.
Yeah,
What's
I
on the
guess so.
surface of someone, you might not be
But
necessarily
there's
what
always
they're dealing with
someone
or what
else
they are,
pulling
yeah.
the strings. There's always someone pulling the strings of the person you think is pulling the strings.
Yeah, so even when we thought Latimer was in charge, someone
Yeah.
was paid him
Yeah.
to get something for him. So basically, we saw Joey Durbin, an ex-soldier who got a Purple Heart, apparently, was in Afghanistan, right? Turned to robbing banks in New York. He had a girlfriend.
Yes.
Who he'd known since they were children.
Yeah. This high.
But it also seemed like he was with another lady. That's what you predicted at
Yeah,
first.
I was a bit like, hang on.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
not
that's
that
what
he
even...
was with him.
No.
But with him, with her, I was like, maybe it was like they had a child.
Yes,
sort
so
of
you
thing.
predicted that.
But it wasn't his
But it
child.
turned out, yeah, so... Even Finch thought it was like an affair at first,
Yeah.
but it wouldn't explain why
The
he's
other
paying
woman.
her. Yeah, but it turns out he lost his friend in war.
Yeah.
He should have been sitting in that seat. So the guilt like got to him. He had to help
Yeah.
out the kid, which he did by robbing banks. But yeah, so Do you like the mystery every time of thinking what is this? Are they bad? Are they good? What's going to happen?
Where's it going to go?
And it could be anything as well, as long as it's a violent crime.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. Obviously, it turned out that Latimer, their master sergeant, who's an old sergeant, Sam Latimer, I think, was like basically recruiting ex-soldiers to do jobs for whoever. Possibly. Well, we'll say his name in a bit. Possibly Elias, but oh, my eyes itching. But yeah, he was hiring ex-soldiers to do these jobs for them, and then when they became a bit unstable, he'd get rid of them and redo it. It's a bit weird. So basically, they did the last job, and we thought Straub was gonna be the one to turn on him, one of the gang members, but it was Latimer pulling the strings all along on that part, wasn't it? Like trying to convince him. But it's a bit weird that when they set him up and Latimer decided to get rid of them, he done it in broad daylight.
It was a bit.
But with their guns jammed, it made sense, and I guess he wasn't expecting Mr. Reese to have a gun. Who we found out his name today?
Yes. John.
Which I think quite funny.
I wanted to say Harold then, and I was like,
hearing Mr. Finch say John reminds me of him talking to John Locke.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, but that was basically the main plot of the story. Turns out Joey was just trying to help her friend from guilt.
Yeah.
So what did you think of the whole Joey story and did you like him?
Yeah. He's quite he's just trying to be a good guy, but a lot of time to be a good guy you have to be a bad guy, and it's like, is it worth it?
Yeah. I do like how because they also spoke about how they were over in Afghanistan and whatnot, and when they came back there's no jobs. Because when did the recession happen? 2011-ish? Is that? I'm guessing that's about the right time.
Maybe.
So, but yes,
But
there's no jobs.
It's hard as well. Like, however much, I think the army is such a, it's like a like complex job sort of thing. So if you come back afterwards, like, you don't have work experience, but you're probably 30 or late 20s after you've done some time in war, that a lot of places need work experience, but I don't think a lot of people count that you've kind of protected your country as work experience.
Well, yeah, it depends on jobs, doesn't it?
Yeah,
like,
that's the other problem they find, is they don't have it.
Well, the problem with this is they came out and there are no jobs, because, like, but I like that scene with the bankers, the jerks.
Yeah.
Who's like, use your head.
I think it's also that
he's like
thing
trying to bully Mr. Reese, like, that's going to be a good... I mean,
it,
he doesn't know
like,
him, but...
Because you're so much older when you finished your time in war as well. Like, you need a job to live off.
Well, yeah, you're going to need a job either way. You can't...
there's probably... There's jobs out there, but they're like small jobs, you know, like the cafe job,
well, even then,
the fast food restaurant job.
But even,
there probably is.
Even then, there probably isn't.
But and
it probably wouldn't be enough money to support
that's
him
what I'm gonna say.
And the kids.
That's what I was trying to say. Like, the jobs that are available
are probably not good enough.
Because usually you join those sort of jobs when you're young, and then you can progress up.
Well, that was kind of the whole point as well of him, like, moaning about the bankers, because like, they just screwed over everyone else to get money for themselves, and so But I kind of liked the twist of the story. Like, at first you thought, oh, he's cheating, oh, he's got a kid, oh, he's not a kid. I liked it. It was really, really cool. I really like in this episode how we learned more about Carter. Not much.
Yes, because she was in the military.
From this, she showed off how good of a detective she is.
Yes.
Like, she's like, that's a military radio, they're in the military, blah, blah, blah.
They're like, how do you know this?
She served in Iraq and Afghanistan, apparently. She also spoke to John over the radio.
Yeah, well, it's probably the second time she spoke to him now, isn't it? Because of
excluding when he was homeless man.
Oh yeah, excluding that, because of when dropping off, like, because he said meet me here.
Yeah.
She thought
he was gonna give himself in, but no. So do you think she'll ever catch up to him?
I think at some point, but then I think it would be at the point where they can say what they're doing, and it won't be... I don't think she's gonna...
Do you think it'll be safe to So obviously Mr.
Yeah.
Finch has told John about the machine and stuff,
Yeah.
but do you think it's safe for them to tell other people? Because
Not
obviously
every-
it's something
I think-
made by the government.
I think she would be. She's too inquisitive at the moment, but because of her military background and stuff, if they got the chance to be like, this is what's happening, I think she'd be like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Like, she would be understanding of what's happening, possibly.
Yeah.
But I want to say that she probably won't end up arresting him, but I think what will probably happen is she will find him, arrest him, and then he'll open up to her, and then she might end up letting him off.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Letting
Yeah.
him escape. And
Yeah.
go on the run again to
Could he-
carry on doing what he's doing. Because what they're doing is for the good.
Yeah, but they're
Like-
still vigilante. Being a vigilante is a crime. And
Yeah,
he's
I
hacking phones. He's shooting people in the knees.
He's saving people. It's such
Yeah,
a
but
fine line of
it's-
saving
it's a
people
crime.
and causing other people's deaths, along with saving the person.
It is a crime. He is also
Alright, Mr.
using.
Policeman.
He is also using a crooked cop for his own good, who we didn't see this episode,
No, we
Fusco.
didn't, actually.
So, yeah, I guess that gave more time to shine.
But
Carter.
it is that thing of, like, would you save one to save many? Like, it's that sort of thing that what he's doing's for the greater good.
It might be
He's
for the
saving
good,
people,
but there's still rules
but there's
in.
the crimes that go along with.
There are still rules in place for that reason. Like, he's committing crimes to do good, and he's
Yeah.
also possibly endangering others as well as himself. So, yeah.
But that's I mean, it's like
Yeah.
that moral
Oh
dilemma.
yeah, that's the whole point of being the vigilante lifestyle, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. We saw flashbacks to Jessica.
Yes.
I think it was in 2006. Yes.
Yes.
So about 5 years before. Sorry. Found out she's engaged to Peter.
Yeah, she didn't wait for him.
But he didn't ask. But should he? He did at the end.
But then it's like
but she
when
walked
we
off.
were finishing watching it, and I said, like, you knew that he'd lost someone.
Yeah.
But when someone says they lost someone, you automatically presume that
Yeah.
someone's died.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
you're now like, wait, is it just
that she walked away
Yeah,
and he
she
didn't
walked-
ask her to
yeah.
wait? But that's the thing. Could he really ask her to wait where he knows he's going into... Well,
God
he
knows
was
what.
military, but now we don't know what he
Yeah.
was doing that
So
point.
could she even come up if she's still alive?
Yeah.
He might run into it. Maybe her number comes out at some point.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Who knows? Who
if
knows?
she's still alive. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to wait and see, I
Yes.
guess. But
It'll
yeah,
probably be revealed on episode 91.
yeah. So yeah, the other thing I really liked. Well, I love the soundtrack to this
Mhm.
show. It's really good, and like we said, the visuals are really
Yeah.
cool. The machine and stuff. The fight scenes are pretty good. We have the cool busting in the casino,
Yeah.
well, the underground gambling ring. But I liked how Finch, once Mr. Reese was off the phone, because he had to dump his phone in the thing,
Yeah.
I like how Mr. Finch was like, I got to get down there. He got down there really quick.
Yeah, he did. With
He
his
did,
limp.
with his limp, yeah. So he got there really quick. Maybe it wasn't too far away, but there we go. I liked how he was there, and he kept looking at John, and John was like, stop looking at me.
Yeah, it was a good
But then, like, he could grab him and be like, yeah,
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Run. And what did
Felt
they
like
get?
Star Wars then.
Yeah. What did they get from the thing?
A knife. Evidence.
It was evidence
For
on
Elias.
Elias M. Elias. Elias M.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who she's now looking into, isn't
Yes.
she? Carter was that.
Yeah. So.
Oh no, Finch.
Finch said he would
Yeah.
look into. She came in the room and looked at the box, and I don't know.
Kind of
What...
did a sigh, didn't she?
Yeah.
So I don't know. She knows what that is. Do you know what I mean?
Possibly,
Like,
yeah.
Oh, someone took
Yeah.
that.
So there we go. That's another, thing to maybe if they will answer in the
it
future.
will,
Who
yeah.
knows? But yeah, that was that episode.
Yep.
Episode 3. Really enjoying watching it again.
Yep.
I hope you seem to be enjoying it. It's a fun time. It's one of those shows. I feel like it's the same case of Mr. Robot, where it's one of those shows where I think it's one of the best shows made, but nobody talks about it, and it's really weird. But I don't know. It's not
Maybe
like
nobody wants to talk about it because they're scared it's actually
maybe
true.
yeah. But like you get shows like this where they're so well. It's really well received as well, like critically and stuff, and fans love it. But like it's not on the level of Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Which is a
Kind of
shame.
in the moment, but it's not.
It's a shame because, like, without spoiling it, I think I've said I love the whole of the show up to
Yeah.
the very end. Whereas, like, Game of Thrones, it ended
Yeah.
on a whimper and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope, like, the reason I wanted to do it is to show it to you, but also hopefully put other people's eyes on it as well. But there you go. Yeah, that was that.
Because their eyes are on you.
Yeah, exactly. Always watching, always listening. I sound like Monsters Inc. Yeah.
Mark Wazowski.
Yeah, so there we go. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. We will be back in 2 days for The Mandalorian. Otherwise, a week's time for episode 4. We're slowly getting through it. How long is it going to take us to get through this?
2 years?
No, just this series.
Oh.
Like 5 months. Like 6 months to get through this one series.
Yeah. Happy Christmas!
There you go. Yeah, well, anyway, thank you very much. We shall see you next time.
Bye!
Please subscribe and like and tell everyone. Bye!